We're gonna get this, and it's gonna be amazing. Oh, hell yeah, nice start. Jesus. That backhand, though. Nice big hits there. 45. I need to stun her again. I need to stun her again. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Stun her! Ah!
You fought well.
God. It's like strip brawling? It is. The thing is,
Yes?
if we can beat her with this round, then we
For
can start
this
using our
fiber-
lightsaber, I'm pretty sure. Or at least we can use more tricks. So that'll be super helpful. I just need to get by this round. Maybe we can only stun her once. Maybe we're just getting really unlucky. Stop using crit. I will do no such thing. I'm going to keep using crit and lowering my defense because I'm smart. You're dumb. Wait, that was the other way around. Shoot. Ah!
You
Woo!
fought well indeed. You have caught the principles of the style by watching and anticipating my movements.
Influence gained, Handmaiden. Save. Thanks, chat. Really appreciate it.
Yes?
Can you teach me more fighting moves?
I do not think you are ready for further instruction.
Rude.
Each movement of our arts demands some time to use the art in battle, or to examine how it may be best used in
Wait, what
battle.
did you teach me? Hmm?
You may ask. What of her?
Did you know your mother was a Jedi Knight?
This is already known to me. Why are you telling me this?
Because the Force runs strong in bloodlines and you could learn to use it to help others.
I do not know enough of you yet to speak of such things. I do not know your stance, your heart. Perhaps if we were to train together in battle, my thoughts on this would be clearer. But not now. You may ask, what of her?
She was a Jedi. Her name was RNK.
This is already known to me.
Means you can feel the Force as well.
I do not know
Okay.
enough of you yet.
So let's do the same thing.
You may ask.
Okay. So we gotta wait till level 18 for the next one with her. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm torn between which one I should use. The other one has more defense, but this one adds a lot more to stats. And those are each +1 modifiers, too. What do you guys think? Jal Shay or Matukai? The robe is much better? Yeah. Okay. Let's go with the robe, with the stats. Yeah. So I was on the right path there. Okay, done with Handmaiden. Let's see if our girl Kreia has anything to say. How we doing, Kreia? How you feeling, girl? What's up? Let me holler at you.
Yes. Have you?
Why don't you teach me more about the Force?
Very well.
Before, when you taught me to listen, I want to continue that.
Very well. Sit with me.
Ooh. Ooh.
You have brushed the surface thoughts of another.
Oh,
It is a
here we
start.
go. Here we go.
Calm yourself. This time, silence your own thoughts. Keep them still. Imagine the waters of the room of 1,000 fountains, each stream suddenly falling silent and still. Imagine the ice of Telos, cold and smooth as it gathers upon the plateau. Now, stretch out. Feel the ship around you. Strip away the metal and see the souls and minds of those that fill its corridors with more thoughts and dreams and worries than can fill the space of this ship.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar, I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and
From the first movement flows the second. Strike, repeat, Circle one's opponent. Repeat. Faster. Quicker. If Father had been faster. If only Father had been faster. If I was faster, I would no longer be the last of my sisters. But does Atris love him? Jedi do not love. Does Atris hate him? Jedi do not hate. This journey is harder than any she has sent me on.
This place is so quiet. Nothing like Nar Shaddaa. I don't even know why I'm here. Wonder how much the bounty on the Jedi is now. Don't understand how that Jedi keeps in shape like he does. He's barely changed from the holorecords. He just seems to be naturally young.
Switch the face of the +1 -1 card. The totals are 9, 10. Switch the face of the +2 -2 card. The total is 8, 11. Switch.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey, as I did at Malachor.
As my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar,
Switch the face of the +1
I shall
-1
not
This is
card.
so
The
cool,
totals are
man.
9,
This is
10.
so
Switch
cool.
the face of the +2
Your command
-2
echoes
card.
still,
The
General,
total is 8,
and I
11.
obey,
Switch.
as I did at Malachor.
That sound in the background, what is it?
Not now. Focus on my voice.
Malachor.
Now do you hear me? Truly hear me.
I hear you. This is incredible.
You have taken the first steps on a much longer road, exile.
What about the droids?
The droids cannot be read in such a way. As for the alien who served with you in the war, its thoughts are more difficult, requiring many translations in meaning. Often it is better to read their impulses and images than their spoken thoughts. That is why he is deaf to you. I have found his impulses are cold, like a dead weight. His thoughts are black.
Damn. But I did hear something from Bowdor.
Indeed. It is strange that I did not.
Ooh. Maybe it's because I knew him better. I served with him.
Perhaps. I would not put much weight on such things.
There was also something wrong with Atton's thoughts.
Of course there was. It is because Atton was not playing Berserk, yet he counts cards in his head. At times, he will list off engine sequencers, memorize the hyperspace
him
routes
fooling
on the
people.
other side of the galaxy, count the ticking in the power couplings,
awesome,
even
man.
though they are fixed. At other times, he will imagine certain base lusts, certain indignities. It may be Atton is far cleverer than he feigns to be. Or perhaps he is simply a fool.
Oh my. What did I walk into? Maybe I'll go see him and see how his Bazak game is coming. Dude, that was awesome. God, I love these scenes. Dude, they're in all the Star Wars games, I feel like the KOTOR games make you feel the most like an actual Jedi. Like the progression that you move through, the way they do the scenes, like it really makes you feel like you're progressing down these paths. And it's tough to do, man. That's tough to do. And Obsidian just nails it.
Yes. Have you come
man.
with questions?
I love Obsidian so much. I want you to teach me more about the Force.
Very well.
I wish to ask about the... Oh, we got a point in strength for this. I wish to ask you about the lesson related to my skills.
Have you done as I asked?
I did. I've devoted myself to relying on not being seen.
Very well. Then know this. How some situations play out depend
Hey,
on who is
Saphiro.
perceiving them and whether they are being perceived. Your ability to control the perception of others in such situations will allow you to manipulate events to resolve them peacefully or violently. Skill does not always draw from the Force, but it is a measure of power nonetheless. It can grant knowledge, help steady oneself when one's thoughts are in chaos, or grant enlightenment. Much can be achieved without the Force, as you know. Life continues, persists, and may be helped or harmed as a result. Now I am tired. Leave me to my meditations.
You have gained a bonus to your weakest and strongest skills, and you have also recovered some of your connection to the Force. Well, that was totally worth. Okay, fantastic.
Yes. Have you come with questions?
Unfortunately, they don't make them like they used to anymore. Yeah, never say never, man. I mean, there's no question that KOTOR 1 and KOTOR 2 have been like the standalone examples of incredible Star Wars games for 15 years. but there's always a chance we'll get another one. We might one day get another Dragon Age Origins. We might get another good Star Wars RPG. It might happen. Don't lose faith. It might happen. It might happen. And until then, we can enjoy replaying these games every 5 to 10 years. So, the Sinton says, Fallen Order was great. Fallen Order was really good for what it was. But the problem is that Fallen Order was a shallow game. It was a good shallow game, and it did everything that it set out to do very well. But the problem was that it lacked any form of depth. If you were to take Fallen Order and actually give it some complexity and some actual progression and some depth, like maybe Fallen Order 2, then you could really have a special game on your hands. But it was really safe. It was really shallow. And even though it had some of the best action Star Wars combat we've ever seen, I don't need 35 flavors of poncho. I think if it had had like an actual inventory system with equipable armor, and if the lightsaber stuff had actually had like meaningful bonuses and changes, and maybe if I could spec down different lines that changed the way the game played, like they could really turn Fallen Order into something amazing if they wanted to. And I really hope they do, because Fallen Order was very successful. So I'm kind of hoping that's kind of a heads up, like, hey guys, single player adventure games are still a thing. We can still make these and make money. We like money, right, EA? Yes, you do. I feel like I need a dollar bill. Who likes money? You do, EA. Who likes money? Oh, you do, don't you? Well, if you make a good Star Wars RPG, you'd get lots of money. Yes, you would. Look at the dollar bill. So yeah. There's a market for it. There's no question there's a market for it. May not be the biggest market, but it's a market. And, hopefully. Okay. I want you to teach me more about the Force. Before, when I heard the thoughts of my companions, I heard something like an echo.
Ah, I had wondered if... But your powers are strong indeed.
To be fair, Respawn's a
is
shooter
not
developer.
The time to
Yeah.
speak of this.
Hey, Respawn
Wait
did a
until
great
you
job.
have more of the galaxy within you, and we shall speak again.
Oh. Okay, so maybe level locked? Yeah, maybe level locked.
Every step on our journey shall bring with it discoveries. With persistence,
no, I love
we shall
Respawn.
grow
I think they're a
in
great
the
company.
Force. And for every planet we reach, all that we touch
like I said,
with
I
our
like Fallen Order.
presence,
It was a great
you
game.
shall
It was just
grow,
shallow.
For you will have no choice.
It did everything it did really, really well. I will return when I am both more experienced and have traveled to all the planets of the Masters. Oh. Okay, that's a pretty big hint. More about the Force. Any lightsaber forms?
The Jedi practice many forms, many styles of lightsaber combat. It is good to know them, but not to rely on them. You may have already felt the Shicho. The simplest of the forms return to you as your skill and perceptions have returned. Others may come with time, with experience.
What do you know of the Makashi technique?
Ah, a technique that helps one resist the force attacks of an enemy and also is excellent in lightsaber combat. It does more damage, but it leaves you vulnerable to other attacks. Use it against others wielding the Force or lightsabers, but not against anyone
Don't
else.
let me forget about that
Others may
form,
come
because I know
with
I'm going
time,
to.
With experience.
Tell me of Suresu.
A different...
Oh, we know about this one.
Others.
Okay. I want you to teach me more about the Force.
Very well.
I want to know more about Force forms?
Very well.
Oh, that's right. Hold on. Time out. Before we do anything, we got a third Force form just a minute ago. Didn't we? Oh, wait, maybe not. Maybe we didn't. Because there's the two that we have now. We have Force Affinity and Force Channel.
Yes. Very.
Focus Affinity. I want you to teach me... Oh, this just brings us back to the menu.
Very well.
Okay. So let's see what she has to say about our new Affinity form.
Helpful, especially in tandem with other Force techniques. This one opens you to the Force, allowing you to recover your strength with the Force rapidly in combat.
Okay, cool. We did gain some stuff with her, so let's see if any of these have unlocked yet.
Atris herself is not as familiar.
We know about Atris.
Because Atris is...
We know about this one. The ones we don't have yet, I know we haven't done this one.
I misspoke before.
Okay, we
and
still don't
I
have
do
enough
not wish to
influence for
choose-
that one.
Ask.
And I don't think we've done this one either.
I know of them, yes, and how much like beasts they had become.
Combined, united against the Jedi, they command legions of Sith. But above these legions, there are 3 who must be stopped. As long as any one of them lives, then we, and all life, are doomed.
This is new.
One bathes in pain, feeds on it for sustenance. The other has ceased being a living being, so consumed by hunger that he has forgotten his own flesh.
That's the
and
skin
the
bro.
last is a creature of betrayals. For without such things there is no hope.
The one who bathes in pain, Scion.
Yes, of pain he has learned much. Of knowledge, of teaching, he knows nothing. Like the others, he was spawned by the horrors of the Mandalorian Wars. He exists solely to spread his pain to all Jedi everywhere.
Who is a betrayer?
Even now she is difficult to see. She must remain hidden for now until the time is right. If not, then all our efforts will be...
Are you the betrayer?
In this you must trust me. If she is exposed too soon, then this war will be over before it has begun.
I think you're the betrayer. Okay. And the one consumed by hunger?
The less said of that one, the better. Even a stray
Don't
thought
spoil it.
may
I'm talking
draw
out loud.
him,
Don't
and
spoil
it
it.
is possible that he cannot be defeated. He is one who has learned the greatest of the Sith teachings, and it enslaved him.
Okay.
Until you are ready, we must not seek him out.
Yeah, for the record, quick note for any new viewers. I don't remember any of this game, so if I ever think out loud or guess things, don't feel the need to answer or correct me. I'm just guessing out loud. So for instance, the reason I said she's a betrayer is because we saw a cutscene with her earlier where she was actually with the evil guys, and then she got basically thrown out. So maybe that's her betraying them by helping us, or maybe she's gonna betray us later for the dark side. I don't know, but yeah, again, don't answer. Okay. I have the questions.
Ask.
So I think the last one we have is Revan. Wait, what about this one? If the council cast you out, how come Atris and none of the other Jedi Masters mentioned you?
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
Okay. Awareness. You're lying.
Am I? Then perhaps you should know.
That
There
Letho
are
is right there.
techniques in the Force, where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death, where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them.
Did you use that technique on me?
No, but if I did, you would never know. So my words only carry as much worth as you believe them to. But perhaps you will understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am.
Ooh, I trust you, Kreia. I still think you're lying to me, and you have... If I say I trust you, Kreia, I bet she wouldn't like that. I know that seems like the obvious thing to say to her, but this character is so complex that I bet she would dislike that. So I'm gonna tell her, I still think you're lying to me, and you haven't told me anything. And watch her go, that's exactly how you should think.
Then you are learning quickly. Distrust is an effective shield and should be carried always.
Okay. You have gained influence with Kreia. Oh, that would have been great. Okay. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Some 4D chess. That's right. That's right. I love it, dude. Okay, we have 4 more people. We have Atten. We're gonna talk to Godo. I'm not gonna talk to Visas yet because I'm total team Handmaiden right now. Reinforce the droid's damaged chassis with the one you have. You've installed the droid chassis. There's a low hum from within the droid and the sound of circuits sparking, restoring power throughout the droid systems. Uh-oh. Dropped a few frames, but I think we're okay.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
How crude? Why were you in our storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
Are you okay?
Answer. If by okay, you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
Any idea what happened to you?
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
Wait, I can ask this again. Is this the same thing?
Answer. If
okay. You look a lot like a series of droids that have attacked me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Well, there's at least 4 other now defunct versions of you in the galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
You may have been in the first one. Actually, there's a series of HK-50 units sharing your model and function that we've encountered on multiple occasions.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Are you alright?
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being.
You're an assassin droid?
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term.
What, meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
Well, I'll get used to it.
Answer. Yes, Master.
You're not killing anyone unless it's in self-defense. Even then, I don't want you acting without my orders.
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
HK-47 has joined your party. His few remaining assassination protocols allow him to do more damage to opponents with blasters and rifles. Oh, that is awesome. Oh my god.
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Vulnerabilities?
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meatbags across the galaxy.
Mercy and charity are not weaknesses.
Statement. Oh, Master, please, of course they are.
Please.
Anytime you inconvenience or jeopardize yourself for another, it is a vulnerability. In any event, I feel compelled to point out that your self-destructive path of pacifism and sacrifice will only lead to your doom. That may be a trifle melodramatic, but frankly, it is something that all Jedi should hear. And I have been rehearsing the speech for some time.
Why are you studying me for vulnerabilities?
Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
It still doesn't answer my question.
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
Oh, okay. You don't have to call me Master.
Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes.
There's no illusion of control. Your answer to me.
Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end.
What do you mean the end?
Consolation, Master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand. Even droids die when not routinely maintained, sadly enough.
But until you do, you answer to me.
Statement. Of course I do, Master. Until the end.
Okay.
Statement. Ah, you wish to conduct an interrogation? Very well, proceed.
Interrogation?
Statement. Oh, yes, Master. Pain is really the only reliable means by which truth may be obtained. Or so I choose to believe.
No, I just want to ask you some questions.
Statement. Very well, Master. But if you wish to be brutal and vicious about it, know that I am trained for such things. Do your worst.
Enough of the interrogation. When I ask you questions, I mean I will ask you questions without torturing you.
Statement. Master, I am no behavior droid, but it is obvious to me that you have serious ethical problems that will need to be treated at some point. Very well. Ask your questions. If you feel the need to make it an interrogation, however, do not restrain yourself. I would be saddened if you held back.
I wanted to talk about other HK units.
Statement. Ah, yes. Them. Very well. What did you wish to know?
Do you know where these clones are being created?
Answer. Master, I do not know. I have tried in vain to find it, but so far the location of the factory churning out these copies has eluded me.
Ooh, thank you, Shut-In Shogun. I did not know that, and I will keep that in mind. Thank you. How did this happen?
Statement. I have no idea, Master.
That's the kind of backseat gaming I like, by the way. No spoilers, good information, and done in a way where you can tell he did his best to keep as many hints out of it. Thank you. That's the exact kind of backseat gaming we're looking for. What was that? It sounded like a malfunction.
Statement. Oh no, Master, surely you are mistaken. I would never malfunction in such a way on purpose.
Oh God, I'm sorry. 1 second, I have to take care of Tix 92. Sorry, chat, 1 second. All right, we're good. Whew. Oh God, Kurg 79, what are you doing, man? 1 second, I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry about this. There we go. Okay. Are you sure to know where they're striking from?
Prompt. Do you understand me? I have no idea. It certainly isn't a matter of it being locked in my memory core and being unable to communicate it to others.
And how would this information come out if it was locked in your memory core?
Answer. I fear that any such information that exists would only come out when a certain sequence of events takes place. That is why I am eager to encounter more of these clones in the hopes that something clicks that allows me to finally pull the trigger.
And that is the hint of Shogun's tip. Awesome.
Statement.
Why do you need me?
Statement. Master, there are 2 reasons for this. 1, the probability of them showing up around you is statistically high. If I travel with you, then my chances of encountering these clones is also high. The second reason is a little more complicated. You see, even though those clones are obviously cheap, artless imitations of me, well, they are still me.
What are you talking about?
Answer. Somehow these droids are built from my schematics. This causes certain complications.